Well, it is almost the end of the day, and we have one more plant that we're going to repot today as part of our planting stuff that we've got going on. And that plant is our yellow pear-shaped tomato from Gardening in the North, which is going to be the star of our Shed Wars plant that we are going to grow in a pot, or we are going to grow others, but this is the one that we're going to feature. We're going to grow it in a pot. It's part of the Canadian Seed Challenge because that's how we got the seeds from Gardening in the North. She was part of that challenge. And it's also our single seed challenge because we only planted one. So it's a convergence of multiple collaborations, I guess you would say. So I'm going to go ahead and get this planted. So there's the pot. Super exciting. It's just a larger pot that we did grow some herbs and stuff in last year. And the plan is, for right now, this is going to go in the greenhouse. But we may actually grow it right out in front of the greenhouse and trellis it to the side. We have a spot that might work really well. But we'll see, because it's either this plant or potentially a water collection system. Haven't quite figured that out yet. Well, there it is. Rather unceremonious, I suppose. But it's in its pot. I will probably add some more soil to this in the future, and probably some mulch too, but for now it'll be happy. It's a much bigger pot than what it was in. This little tomato's done pretty good so far, considering this was our second restart, I suppose. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the greenhouse. And there's where it's going to sit for a few days. Again, rather unceremonious, but we've added a lot of stuff to here since, or into the greenhouse. A lot of stuff has moved. We've got all of our eggplants, which are perking up a little bit. We've of course still got all of our kale and bok choy and all that sort of stuff. And we have about 50% of our tomatoes out here. So we still have our two main crops to get out, but we need to go get some more solo cups. So we're going to do that this week and get them moved out here. Anyways, that's our little update on our single seed challenge plant, our yellow pear-shaped tomato, and it's also going to be the star of our Shed Wars Grow Something in a Pot, so we're going to watch it and see how it does. I suppose there really isn't a tip here other than we're growing a tomato in a pot. So location's going to be important. Like I say, we're going to add some more soil to it and mulch it too to keep some moisture in. And it's an indeterminate variety, so we'll have to stake it to something, which may end up being the greenhouse. But all in all, tomatoes aren't exactly too hard to grow in a pot, which is really actually kind of nice. So we'll see how this one does. And it is kind of a plum/cherry type tomato, so I imagine it will be pretty good in the pot. But that's it for us tonight.